Okay, let's pick up with the second part here. I want to create our cabinet, countertop, and mirrors in the dressing room. So best approach to that is to use the tape measure tool and make some dimension selections so we can easily place some of these objects. So I want to take the tape measure tool, go to the middle somewhere, click on it, and then pull out a bit. I want to pull out the edge of our countertop. I'm saying it's 2 feet. Now I've pulled it out to about 2 feet, 2 feet here. I can either, so I can click on that and have a 2-foot measuring position. I want to take my, and do one more here. My countertop from the floor is, click on that, is 28 inches. So I'm going to start it up, and instead of wiggling around and finding the right height, I'm going to type in 28 inches and it automatically clicks to there. All right, so I'm going to draw, next I'm going to draw the countertop using the rectangle tool. Click on it, go down to the corner, to the corner of the wall, and then click and draw out. Scroll back a little bit, come on, all right, go away. Scroll back all over and then build my rectangle to here. All right, I've created that rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and make it a group right now. Go all the way over this side, click, and didn't quite make it. I just got that line. Make sure I go all the way. There we go. I've captured it, and I captured both sides of that rectangle. Click on it, and it says hello. Click on the right click and make a group. Now I've got a countertop. It's very, very flat. It's a group. I'm going to double click on it, and I want to build my countertop. Give it some thickness with the push-pull tool. Hover over it and push up. Let's say the countertop, I think it's 1.25 inches thick. So that's, started it. Now type in 1.25 1.25 inches, hit return, and it says I'm that thick there. Okay, that's very happy. Click on my select tool, and I've got my group that's, I can move now. What I want to do is move my countertop using the move tool up a bit. Now I can move it all around, or, and then hope it clicks. This looks pretty good. One thing I do want to know when moving around using the move tool is, if you look, moving it straight up, the dotted line is blue, and that follows the z-axis, the up and down axis. If I move it around a little bit, it changes color, has a little red. That moves it the left-right direction. And the green one, if I can find the green, there's a green one back there. The green one moves it up stage, down stage. If I press on the arrow keys, the up, left, or right, it will lock me into one of those positions. And this is really good for helping to move things consistently. So I'm going to start moving it. I'm going to want to move this countertop straight up. I'm going to press the arrow keys, press the up arrow key, click, and it, no matter how I move it, it wants to go up and down, which is good. And now locks onto the guide that I had made. Put it in position, now click, and it's stuck there. which is fantastic. Looking, I've got a countertop going all the way to the wall in this case. Now, let's make some mirrors. All right. Looking at my elevation, I'm sure that the mirrors are, I know that the mirrors are off the edge of the wall a little bit. I'm going to put my mirrors about a foot off the wall. So I'm using my tape measure again, moving upstage along the green axis, and I'm going to type in 12 inches as the distance from my wall. And then the bottom of the mirror is, let's say 6 inches from the countertop. Click on it and move up. Type in 6, and I'm right there. So I've got a corner here to start my mirror. Click my rectangle tool. Measure my mirror. I'm going to say that mine has measured 3 foot tall by 3 foot wide. Click on it and draw out my mirror. I'm going to type in 3 feet, comma, 3 feet to make a 3 foot by 3 foot mirror. Click on it, and it's a happy mirror here. Okay. Before going too much further, I'm going to build a light. And this is something new here. So clicking on the arc tool, got several choices to make, and it'd be fun to play with those, but I'm going to grab this one here in the middle, this 2-point arc. And zoom in a little bit. I'm going to click on this edge and build a model piece of the light that is kind of a half cylinder. All right, so click on it, stretch out. I'm going to say that my light is 6 inches wide. 6, type it in. And now I want to create a circle that's huge, and it's not right. I'm not happy with that. All right, so I don't like that. I'm going to select it and delete it. Select it and delete it. I've got, go back here. Click and work along that direction. I'm going to have my light to be, this does radius, so 3 inches instead. 3-inch radius. And pull it out a bit. If I go down, it's going to stick along the edge of the wall. If I play up a little bit into the red direction, it's going to stick out from the wall, which is kind of fun. The bulge on this tool, I'm going to have it, let's say 3 inches, and then do a little click on that. And now I've got this arch that's bulging out from the wall. To complete this and make it into 3 dimensions, I want to click on the pencil tool and then draw a line from this corner all the way to this corner. Make sure it turns green, and I've got a full surface. Right. Next I want to do is take the push-pull tool, click here, and I'm going to hover over it, activate it, and pull it down all the way to the end here. Go to the end, touch on that corner, that's the edge. I've got a light. I'm going to turn that into a group, select it, turn it to a group, select, draw a rectangle around it, and right click and make it into a group. Now it's a happy little group. All right, continuing down the wall a little bit, I'm going to select, you can tell that my mirror is not a group. I'm going to select this mirror and make it into a group. Make it into a group. There. All right. I'm going to stop here and then we'll be back.